Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Cans Pats Talk Patriots podcast. It is Monday. It's May 5th. It's rookie minicamp week, so a lot of rookies are starting minicamp this week. A lot of teams are starting a little rookie minicamp this week, so you're gonna start getting a little bit of news out. Not a lot, not the biggest news like you're gonna get from training camp or during the season. So I just want to remind y'all we are entering kind of like the slow time for the NFL. Now, if you're just an NFL fan, it's gonna be kind of slow. If you just NBA and sports all in general, then you still got baseball. You got basketball and hockey and WNBA starting up stuff like that. But in terms of the football, if you're just a true football fan, it's going to be a little bit of a slow time right now since the draft has ended. First off, to feel y'all in here, hit that like button. Y'all know how we do. Hit that like button. Give me the thumbs up on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, wherever you at. Give me that thumbs up. You're on YouTube, give me that thumbs up. I appreciate it, man. And make sure you share the stream, man. So we're going to talk some Patriots rookie mini camp storylines, some players we're looking forward to seeing or whatnot. Let me go ahead and let D in here. What's going on with you, bro?
What up with you?
Good, man. Rookie minicamp week, man. I'm excited to see what you gotta say about this, man. What are your expectations for rookie minicamp? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
You said, well, repeat that again. My bad.
Your expectations for rookie min. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams, man.
I think that's probably the consensus. Everybody want to see Cal Williams. How does he look? And like I said, we're not gonna be able to learn a lot from rookie minicamp. It's pads. I mean, it's shirts and t-shirts. I mean, shirts and shorts, cleats and whatnot. Not gonna be a lot that we're gonna be able to learn from this, but it is gonna be just seeing them in the numbers, what their numbers are going to be. That's gonna be big. So I do want to see that. Boston Gamer, what's up with you? What's up with
What
you?
up,
Oh,
Boston?
also, before we even get even more news on Ricky Minicamp, Julian Edelman, congrats to him, inducted to the Patriots Hall of Fame. That's gonna be interesting. I like that. Now he's not a Hall of Famer yet. I think he does deserve it. 3 Super Bowls. I think he leads the NFL like with playoff reception or something like that. He's one of the best all time playoff performers. Some clutch catches. He got three Super Bowl rings, Super Bowl MVP against the Rams, made that clutch catch against the Falcons years ago in the Super Bowl. Man, what for you? What do you remember? What do you like about Julian Edelman, man? I don't think he gets the credit he deserves because he played with Tom Brady. Some people think that he's probably not a number one wide receiver. I think he was definitely our number one wide receiver. And I think at one point he was probably considered a top 15 wide receiver in the league.
One word that comes, one word to describe Julian Edelman is dog.
Consistent, consistent too.
Dog. That
Yeah.
man was a dog, man. Like Julian Edelman, bro. Like he made some crazy catches year after year, consistent, like you said. It was just a baller, man. That's what we trying to find right now for Drake May or Julian Edelman, man.
Boston Gamer says many campers were all the pessimists on the optimists for being happy about what they see. Have a fun time of the year. Yeah, true, Boston. Y'all make sure I hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Man, Julian Edelman, man. I like how you described it. Straight up dog, consistent. He was healthy for the most part of his career. And then even when he was hurt, he was always playing. He was always playing through something where he always go out there and give us everything. They call him squirrel or whatnot, man. So Julian Edelman, Hall of Famer, hats off to him. What Patriots Hall of Famer, not to the NFL Hall of Fame yet, but Patriots Hall of Fame, man. Congrats to him. I remember the days because it started out as Welker, then it went to Edelman, then Amendola. We had Austin Collie there for a little bit. We had some other guys there. Now maybe we might even got this guy we might get into in a little bit, Efton Chisholm. We might even have him. So right now I'm excited, man, for the future of the Patriots, the past of the Patriots, Julian Edelman. I just I wonder when they're gonna induct. I mean, they're probably gonna have something for him sometime during the season and induct him into the Patriots Hall of Fame. But I don't know what game there's gonna be seeing him put that red jacket on. But man, I'm hyped for Edelman, man. I miss Jules, man. Like him and Amendola was a stud too. Now Amendola was nice. Like Amendola got what, two Super Bowl rings? Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
the Rams won. He was with us. The Falcons. No, I think just two with the Falcons and Seahawks. Those were the two. I don't think he's with us with the Rams one.
Them
But man,
motherfuckers
look,
funny. Like man, Patriots man, back Bill Belichick, Brady era man, they was finding slots to left and right.
come
West,
on, man. Yeah, yeah,
Edelman, Amendola, and they was
bro, dog. And then remember we had both of them at one point playing the same time. I think Amendola was the slot, and Edelman was playing outside. Then we had Hogan. Hogan wasn't really a slot. He was like a Z or X.
yeah.
I always think back to Julian's catch he made in the Super Bowl where it was bobbled and he caught it off someone's foot. Dude, when he made that catch, I knew we was winning that game. I knew we was winning that game. Then where were you, D, when he made that catch? Where for that Super Bowl, if you remember?
I'm gonna tell you about that Super Bowl, man. I remember it was what 28-3 at halftime, man. I ain't gonna lie, Ken.
I thought it was over.
I went to sleep. So my
Remember
brother,
Brady? I think when Brady threw that pick, I forgot. It might have been Dion. It was somebody. I think it was Alford. He threw a pick to a corner. I said, "Lights out. Good night, Irene. Game over."
so my brother came in there and woke me up after the game was over with, man. He said, "Y'all won the Super Bowl." I say, "Man, get out my face, man." I went in there, I'm celebrating. I said, "I gotta go watch these highlights, man." Like 28-3 when I went to sleep, man. Nobody in that world thought we was win. I wonder what the odds of us winning that Super Bowl at halftime was. Like plus 10,000. Like
Man, I had done checked out. But the play for me was, I don't see, it was the Dante Hightower strip sack, I think. That's what it was that got me back into it because it was 28-3, then it was 28-10. Then I think Trey Flowers got a sack or something like that because they was running all over us that game. They was passing. Julio really didn't even go off on us like that. He made a couple nice catches. We did a good job with him. But I remember they had Devontae Foreman and they was just gashing it. We went in, made some adjustments. Hightower with that strip sack set it all off because I thought it was over. Then Brady just, you keep getting that ball back to Brady. Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You might well. It's good night, Irene, man. It's a wrap. James White with the sweep in for the touchdown. Amendola had a good game. You had Hogan. You had man Elderman. Oh man. Those were the times right now. I want us to get back into that, man. But man, that game there. But I think if I could have a Super Bowl back, I say it was that Eagles Super Bowl. Brady
man,
put up those
wait,
historical numbers, bro. That we
bro.
was, and we didn't. Edelman didn't play that game, did he? No, I think we had Amendola. Edelman didn't
Yeah,
play that
yeah,
Super
yeah,
Bowl,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Chris Hogan put up career high numbers in the Super Bowl, man, and we
Bro,
lost that
dude,
game.
what killed me about that Super Bowl, bro?
The
I'm like,
Malcolm Butler crap.
I'm telling everybody before this Super Bowl, man, this gonna be the easiest Super Bowl matchup we done ever had, man. They got Nick Foles at quarterback, man. It's some old backup quarterback that think he having a Cinderella story. And what was the Eagles' record that year too? One they
They
wasn't
had
even.
the number one seed.
It was the number one seed
They
that
the
year.
number one seed, but they was the underdog for that Super Bowl going up against the Patriots. They had the one seed that year because Carson Wentz led them to it.
Oh, okay.
Man, that was crazy. And then the Malcolm Butler weird situation. What the heck happened? I don't think if he played, it would have made that big of a difference. I really don't know. I don't think it would have made that big of a difference because they was just on one that night, man. I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. I'm happy to say I stayed to the end. Boston Gamer says greatest sport moment I've ever seen in my life.
Man, see, boss,
The Super Bowl I want back is the undefeated CZ. I think, yeah. Randy Moss put up crazy numbers, man. I actually thought he was going to catch that last Hail Mary too, man. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro.
see, Boston Gamer, man, I was like a little kid during that Super Bowl, man. I couldn't stay up. I mean, I, I had school in the morning, man, and I was like, man, I ain't finna stay up watch us get this beaten any more longer, man. I was like, I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ecstatic, man. I just wish we can get back to the glory days, man. That's what I want us to get back to, man. But
Hey,
moving on to Ricky mini count. You said you want to see Cowell. I think a lot of people want to see Cowell. Y'all comment too. Who y'all interested in seeing for Ricky Minicount, man? What players? I know it ain't gonna be much to learn from it, but who y'all still want to see in the jersey and whatnot? I'm gonna go with Efton Chisholm. That's all I want to see. Like that, that's just I keep saying that name, and I've been thinking about it and saying that all weekend, man. Efton Chisholm. That has the name of somebody that's gonna be good, don't it? Gonna be solid. You can't come in the league with a name like that and don't be good, man. Like it just sounds like he's Elton Chisholm is going to be something we're going to be saying this year. I
My
hope for a
thing,
good reason.
my thing with Chisholm, like I'm excited to see him in rookie mini camp, but I mean, we ain't gonna be getting too much anything from rookie mini camp. But the main thing, like I'm just ready to see a Kyle Williams video in mini camp. I'm at rookie mini camp, but we talking about mini.
Rocking the number 18 with the dreads up on the helmet, man. That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be raw, bro.
Like if we talking rook, I mean mini camp, like the mandatory mini camp with all of them there together.
Next month, June, first week of June.
I'm ready to see Elton Chisholm in that now. Like I want to see him against
Oh,
like RDBs and stuff like that.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Man. I want to see Cal. I want to see Ethan Chisholm. Some Kobe Minor, I think the Mr. Irrelevant. We might got something to him, man. I looked at some of his highlights, man, and keep in mind he did get drafted. He wasn't undrafted, so he was Mr. Irrelevant. So he's gonna probably have a chip on his shoulder, man. Now, like I said, you're not gonna be able to glean and learn a lot from these Ricky minicamp practice and whatnot. You ain't gonna really, to be honest with you, we're not gonna be able to learn much until training camp starts in mid-July. You might
Yeah,
get some notifications here or there, but it ain't gonna be like really much to the pads come on in a couple months. So
like
we
what
gotta.
Boston. I said like what Boston said. Mini campers were all the pessimists and
What's going on,
all the
Jabbar?
optimists for being happy about like just like last year. Like the mini camp ended on what that Drake made deep shot the Jalen Pope touchdown.
I think that was training camp, wasn't it?
No, that was mini camp. OTAs.
Okay, okay. Henderson would be nice to see some tape on. Yeah. Hey, not gonna lie, I'm low key starting to like Craig. Hey, Jamari, I was looking at Craig Woodson highlights earlier, and not just highlights. I was actually looking at film. He's smart. He's a smart player now. I know some of the scouting report don't look that great on him or whatnot. I mean, everybody got their own scouting report, but Craig Woodson, he got some range on. He's smart. You can
Yeah,
tell like he got some good instincts.
he seemed long.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what y'all like about Jamar? What man we picked Bowen and Bill. Yeah, better stats.
Remember, I was mad when we picked him. I wanted Billy Bowman, but he has better stats than Bowman. Okay. Hey, Jamari's starting to come around on
I
Craig
mean,
Woods.
when Dan Jeremiah said this guy could be a starter on our defense year one, like, I mean, you gotta listen to big time
Do
analysts
you
like
think
that.
Peppers or Duggar could be expendable?
I'm gonna be real. I seen that captain list and everybody going off that captain list except for Jabril Peppers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see them moving on from Peppers. I won't be surprised.
Well, I think Peppers fit a defense because he's going to bring that aggressive mentality. But the fact that Duggar had a bad year last year, he was hurt. Let's see. I mean, I would love to keep all of them, all three of them. But I mean, cause I think Craig Wilson can play that center field deep safety. And don't forget, we still got Marcus Epps, the safety we got from the Raiders. So I
Right.
think we signed an undrafted guy too. So I mean, those are some of the names to look out for. Ricky Minicount, Braden Swenson. Man, I think man, he definitely we got a steal in him, man. I know we ain't gonna be able to learn a lot from training from Ricky Minicount, but I want to see the pass come on, see him going up against Michael, not well, Morgan Moses and Will Campbell. I want to see Braden Swinson going up against them, man. So that's gonna be interesting there of it on. He has great awareness and good ball skills to knock out the ball. Saying that they would post a video of May putting up a bomb to receive it. The comment would be, "Let's see it hit pass. Let's see it with pressure." Like, shut up, yeah. Yeah, I saw that a lot last year. I think he had 7 pass deflections this year. Yeah, Craig Woodson, nice man. I like him. Now he was not a first round, not a second round. We got him what like in day three, right? Fourth
Got
round,
my
something like
first
that.
pick on day 3.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna be solid, man. Sometimes these guys like Ryan Cowden said, they took Kevin Byard. So and he turned into something from the Titans. Like you just gotta trust the team's instincts on these players. That's the best way to say it, man, because they know better than we do.
So how
So
many So from this draft class, how many players? This goes for the comments too. How many players y'all think have an impact on year one? Like we ain't even talking starters because we can name like, well, we know Will Campbell gonna start for
Oh,
sure,
Campbell
but
starting. Henderson's gonna play a lot.
we
Cal
just talk like yeah, we know they gonna play, but like how many players from this draft class y'all think gonna have an impact on year one? Like basically how Giants had like three people from their draft class
our
have
first few picks, Campbell, Henderson, Cal Williams, and I think that center Wilson. And maybe we just assuming right now, maybe Craig Woodson. I mean, no. If I had to pick right now, I'll say our first four picks and Farmer and Swenson. One of them really going to contribute. I can see Swenson really contributing, and probably both of them. So
I
that would
see
be what about six right there.
I see Swenson starting by mid-year.
Yeah, I think Farmer's going to play a lot as a rotational.
Yeah,
So I can see like the whole like at least five like was it Campbell, Cal Williams, Henderson, Wilson, Swenson. I can see at least about six of them playing pivotal roles. And if you get those six doing that, along with your free agent class, along with your second round, your year two rookies from last year, you got something, man. Sky's the limit. Because like I said, essentially last year was like a freshman year for all them guys with how bad the coaching staff was. So we really don't know. You basically got two rookie classes in now, basically.
why you think Kyle Williams take time to get play time, Jamari?
Will Campbell, Henderson, Jarrett Wilson, Craig Wilson. What you say, D? Okay, I think Kelvin will take time to get play time. I agree. Or I think it in training camp we'll know just see how they line up during training camp. I think around about training
Yeah,
camp
but
we'll.
who's in his way though? Like I think the dude got a shot to start from day one.
Well, I think if they'll line up today, let's just say
And
training camp
then
starting.
and
Go
then
ahead.
if they want to play it safe with Stephon Diggs, like and he just sits, Kyle Williams gonna
On
start.
PUP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Trey
want to be
Wilson
like
probably be right now. He's probably the third or fourth receiver, but that can change. He's a third round pick, so he's going to play.
right.
Yeah, I think we just got to wait and see the training camp. Then we got to see. We don't know what goes on in the locker room, in the meeting room. If he's, we can sit here and look at it with the eye test and say, hey, this is your best receiver, it's a third round pick. Why not he doing? But we don't know if he's getting in the meeting rooms and things like that. So it's more to just own the field. He got to make sure he's in the right position. Baker had the physical tools last year. He didn't see field to the middle of the year. So we can look at it and be like, well, Baker should be starting. Baker didn't get it mentally. He had the
Can't
physical tools, but mentally
can't
didn't.
you can't compare Baker and Kyle Williams.
No, I'm
Totally.
comparing. I'm comparing how
I
we
get what
look
you're
at.
saying though. I get what you're saying. Like we looked at Baker and be like, oh yeah, he's the most talented receiver on our roster now. He should start. Blah blah. But like that, uh, like the other stuff plays a big factor. Like he said, getting in the meeting rooms, how you carry yourself outside, basically like a character type guy. We know Kyle
Just
Williams.
because a lot of mouths to feed, we barely got Bake any playing time for real. But I definitely do think he will have snaps. Well, see, Baker was a fourth round pick. Williams was a third round pick. They had a top 30 visit with him, and all the reports that are coming in now is that I mean some good stuff on Cal. They really like Williams. We didn't hear all this stuff on Baker last year. Baker was a basically like a project coming in a fourth round pick, and that was
Right.
basically a reach pick for them
And
too.
Kyle Williams is a Mike Vrabel guy.
Yeah,
Like he's they, he on he coming in with they new regime. So
but yeah, like what Ken said, we got to see what Odyssey look like in training camp. Then that will let us know and who's starting and not. Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into who's starting right away because it's training camp. So of course somebody got to line up somewhere. So even so, if it's Mac Hollins, then Kendrick Bourne, then assuming Stephon Diggs ain't healthy yet. But if it's Mac Hollins, Bourne, and Pop, that don't mean week one against whoever we play, it's going to be those same receivers. What they got it who the best people are going to play. So don't I wouldn't read too much into who's lined up first, and that wouldn't mean nothing.
and then I heard they fell in love with Kyle Williams during that Holiday Bowl when all his teammates opted out, not playing. Head coach transfer. Quarterback. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
head coach went to a new college. Quarterback left and he still played. And and they say Vrabel and Wolf them liked it that, and I seen somebody said, uh, yeah, yeah, they liked it him because he's used to playing in meaningful games.
He seems like he's a quick learner too. Seems like he's a quick learner too, man. He's from Cali. Steve Smith loves him, so Steve Smith like him. I mean, and then if y'all haven't watched the Steve Smith podcast, go check out what he said about Cal Williams after the draft. So go watch Steve Smith's latest podcast. And he said that Steve Smith said that he was texting with Josh McDaniels, and Steve Smith sent Josh McDaniels a picture that he took with Cal Williams right after the draft. And Josh McDaniels asked, "Do you know him?" Steve Smith said yes. And Josh McDaniels was like, "Okay, fine. That's all I need to know." So they let you know right there what they thinking of what they thinking of Cal Williams, man. It's hard typing my opinion stuff in these comments.
That's what I mean,
Cal
Jamar.
probably would start though. He's a Vrabel guy.
And I'm not even gonna put that. Oh yeah, he's gonna start type.
He's looking pretty healthy out, man. That's what I was saying. Was that Birch Blaze? And y'all make sure I hit that like button, hit the like button. That's what I was saying. We just judge now. He's not in football shape yet. You gotta put the pads on. But we just judging off these videos. Man, Stephon Diggs looks good. And we're about 2 months from training camp. So we're about 4 months from the season. So just imagine how Stephon Diggs looking right now, and to how he's gonna look in about 3-4 months. Come on now. So I think Diggs will be ready without a doubt, and he has the speed that we need. Stephon Diggs, yeah, no doubt. So, are you saying Diggs has the speed we need, or Cal Williams, Jamari?
You talking about Kyle Williams?
Cal Williams, yeah, because Diggs got some speed too, but he's more so your route runner. So I can't wait to see how Diggs look coming back from injury. If you get, let's just say, you get Buffalo Bills year or Buffalo Bill peak years, Stephon Diggs in year one with us. You get Cal Williams giving us what he did in college, if not better. Pop Demario Pop Douglas. Mark my word and record this clip. You can clip it all day. Y'all got to put some respect on Pop Douglas' name. Pop is going to ball this year. If he stay healthy, Pop is going to ball this year because he's going to be the biggest beneficiary from Diggs, Cal Williams, and who knows if one of the other receivers pop like a Polk Baker. People going to learn the name Pop Douglas this year. I'm calling it right now. Calling it right now.
Let me tell you
Pop
something.
Douglas.
You ain't gonna get no year one peak Stephon Diggs from the Bills at 31 coming off of ACL.
No,
Hopefully,
you ain't gonna get that, but just him
hopefully
being
he can
out
be
there.
in Houston, Texas, somewhat Diggs.
Yeah, he was on track for another 1,000 yard season.
Exactly. So I mean,
Yeah, I
we
was
need
saying
that.
Cal Williams had to speed. Yeah, but a lot of people go the league. A lot of people gonna learn Pop Douglas this year. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, because they ain't listen. Diggs is the only name. They don't nobody care about Mac Hollins. They don't nobody care about Bourne. They don't know Cal Williams yet. They really don't know Pop Douglas. Pop Douglas was putting up good numbers last year with what Pop Douglas had around him last year. And he had what, like 700 yards, I think. His rookie year had what, about 500 yards. Just imagine when there's more mouths to feed, he got more threats around him. Pop Douglas is gonna be nice. Now you can look at it like when I'm having more mouths to feed, maybe his production won't be the same because you can look at it that way too. But I think Pop gonna have a good year. I'm not saying Pro Bowl, but I think he gonna have a real good year. Diggs was on track to have a big season last year with the test before his injury. Yep. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Farmer, I think he's gonna play a pivotal role. Um, I think Lamb Lars. I like what I see from the UDA, the undrafted free agent from UC Davis. Lamb Lars. I'm just looking at highlights. He looked like a taller Christian McCaffrey. He does. I'm psyched for Diggs. Not gonna lie. MA football guy. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate it. Josh will unlock Pop. Yep, Josh. That's what I've been saying. He's gonna unlock Pop Douglas. Mac Hollins low key a sleeper though. If Drake can get him the ball, he would be straight. And you know Drake loved throwing that deep ball. How many shots did Drake take deep to Kayshawn Booty last year? Every game he kept on going, but we didn't have that big body. We didn't have that threat last year. He hit Booty a couple times though. 1,500 yard, 15 touchdown. I don't know about that now. I ain't gonna say that. I can see. I can see 800 yards and 7 touchdowns for Pop on about 70 receptions. That's my stat line for Pop. 65, 70 catches, 800 yards, 6, 7 touchdowns.
Oh, I can see that.
That's what I think about Pop. What you mean by straight edge, Jamari? So it'll be interesting, man. I can't wait. I think Pop gonna be Pop, man. The league gonna know about Pop this year. I'm telling you, cause he gonna be the biggest. I think this could be the best receiving core we've had in a while. Good question right here. Does Kayshawn Booty make the team? Don't know. I mean, if you look at from last year, hell, we're gonna make an argument about who should be the number one at depth chart, leading the drills and camp. It should be Kayshawn Booty. He was your best wide receiver last year. I mean, I'm just saying. I love Kayshawn Booty, but he's still young too. I don't think Booty has hit his ceiling yet. I just want to be more consistent. But if we're gonna make an argument about who should be leading off drills and count, I think Kayshawn Booty name deserved to be at the top. He was your best wide receiver last year, and it wasn't really close. He was healthy for the most part. He caught most of your deep balls. I think it should be Booty. So I think right now Booty would make it, but we got to see how and Booty does. He's done good in training camp the past 2 years. He really has had like he really has. I've heard his name a lot in camp. So this training camp is going to be all about because we know what Diggs is. We know what Pop is right now. Mac Hollins, he's been in the league a while. I'm not. I don't care about hearing Pop name or Diggs name in training camp. I want to hear Jalen Pope. If we're not hearing up from Pope and Baker and Booty, because those three guys there, and I'm not even gonna mention Kendrick Bourne. Only two of those guys gonna make it. If it was me, I would go Mac Hollins, Pop, Diggs, Williams. I would go Booty Pope. That's what I would do. Booty Pope, and that'd be it. I wouldn't even put Bourne on, and I'm trading Bourne. Count wide receiver competition is going to be lit, yes sir. And let's not forget about Efton Chisholm. If he comes on that count, he looks good. That might cook off two. That might kick off two veterans. What if Polk, Booty, Baker, and Efton Chisholm have outstanding counts? Three guys might be gone. I'm just saying. Bourne could be gone. Mac Hollins could be gone. And now you're sitting there looking at Diggs, Cal Williams, Pop, Booty. I mean, now you're real small at wide receiver, but I want the best talent. Keep an eye on Efton Chisholm. You gotta be a baller with a name like that. So I can't wait to see Camp, man. I can't wait to see Camp. I think it's probably the best offensive line we've had in years, best wide receiver core we've had in years. We got depth at running back now, depth at pass rusher. I'm not singing Super Bowl praises yet, but man, I got big expectations for this team. Um, we'll see how Drake looks in camp. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait. Can't wait, man. Can't wait,
That's the
man.
one I'm most excited about. Drake May.
Oh yeah, year two May, taking on that leadership for his second year.
Controlling the line of scrimmage. All of them out of plays. All type, man. It's gonna be nice, man.
Yes sir, man. How many wideouts did Verbal carry in Tennessee? I would think probably I gotta look up that. I'm gonna think probably 5 or 6 because they was a running team for the most part. So I don't think they probably carried a lot of receivers. They was like a running team with Henry
That's
and
correct.
they had DeMarco Murray for his first couple of years there. They had Henry. Who was their backup? And then Henry was your work. That was a run first team in Tennessee. Only receiver they really had was AJ Brown. I think he had Corey Davis, AJ Brown, and a couple other guys, but that was about it. So we're gonna see what happens, man. You got anything left, D?
Nah, man. I say my hot take. I got another hot take.
What's that?
Braden Swenson gonna lead the team in sacks this year.
I wouldn't be shocked about that. I was thinking Harold Landry, but I think Brandon Swenson he brings that more juice.
I wasn't even
Watch
there.
out for Harold Landry this year too, man. Year two coming off ACL. This is second year coming back. So players normally come back that second year.
Oh, you right. He did come off that
Yep. And listen, he was
ACL.
coming off of ACL last year, still had 9 sacks. Like he led them in sacks last year with 9 sacks for the Titans.
So why you won't give Kendrick Bourne a pass year two off ACL?
Because Kendrick Bourne has already peaked, man. Bourne has already peaked, bro. Just don't get me started on Bourne, bro. I can't, bro. I can't
Oh,
do it with Bourne, bro. I just can't, bro. We know what Kendrick Bourne is, bro. Please, let's come on now. Put the car in park with Bourne. I'm just saying. I'm not a boring guy if y'all don't know. But I just think he's laughing every time. I mean, it's good to have a smile on your face. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's a little too kiddish to me. Like if you can be kiddish, I want you to be a dog out there on the field too. You know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
That's a fact, though.
Like I mean, I don't know. I get him being a good professional and having a smile on his face all the time, but I don't think he takes his job as serious, bro. And every time you look up, he's running the wrong route or it's a penalty or something. We can do better than Kendrick Bourne.
You right.
I want somebody that's serious, man. But nothing. It's nothing personal with Bourne. It's just I just wish like I just we can do better than Kendrick Bourne, bro. But that's all I'm gonna say, bro. And UDFA running back Leon Larson, another pass catching back. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Keep in mind, next week we will be doing a watch party, schedule release show. I will drop some more updates soon. The schedule comes out May 14th next week. I want to say that's next
Ooh,
Friday or third. I think it's next Thursday.
let me
But
check.
yeah, D Lip, what is it? I think it's Thursday. When is May 14th, guys? Y'all in the chat. We got D looking for it.
Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday? Okay, schedule release show next Wednesday. I'll probably about 7:30, but I'll let y'all know for certain. We're gonna do a schedule release show. We'll be talking about the games and giving our predictions and stuff. Schedule release show next Wednesday, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We'll be back live probably later on in the week, man. You got something?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, we back live probably later on the week, man. So we'll try to do about 1 or 2 shows a week now until camp start, and then we'll be wide open, man. But schedule these show next week. I appreciate all y'all join me. If y'all want to check out the show later on, hit that like button, share the content, comment. I really appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy it. Please do not forget to hit that like button, man. That's gonna be it for tonight. Go Pats. Appreciate it, bro.
Oh yeah. Go Pats.
Yes, sir.